Hello everyone, Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Before we get on to what happened last episode, I just want to remind you guys that I do a thing called Snowflake Sunday, where you guys can vote for the content you want to see every Sunday. I'll leave a link to the form in the description below, as well as a link to my Discord server, where that link gets automatically posted every week, and you can always vote whenever you feel like it. And at the end of the week, I'll randomly pick one of the things that have been voted for, and that will be the video I upload on the following Sunday. So hopefully that sounds good. In the last episode, we completed a miscellaneous quest called... it wasn't actually a miscellaneous quest. It was a regular quest. It was called Angler Acquaintances. So it was basically going to the Rift and Fishery and talking to some fishermen or women and asking them how we can help and how we can learn how to fish and stuff like that. We'd already talked to one other people called Viria, and we also talked to someone called Swims in Deep Water. And in the meantime, we explored the Blackbriar Meadery and grabbed 100+ bottles of mead. Snitched on someone who had been skimming off the meadery, and picked up some other side quests along the way. So, an eventful episode, even if the quest itself wasn't remarkable. From Swims in Deep Water himself, he gave us a couple of fishing-related quests, and we're going to be doing one of them today, which is called Further Study. So, Elgrim, an alchemist in Riften, is experimenting with new kinds of potions. He's put out a bounty with a reward for anyone who can help him complete his work by bringing him a pearlfish. So, we've got to go find ourselves a pearlfish. I never found one before, I believe. Let me check my chest, just in case. Yeah, we've got a lot of items. Okay, no pearlfish. Just to make sure. Alright, Serana, you've done enchanting. I think we've got to go now. Oh. As long as I don't run into a wall. So where's my quest marker taking me? To a particular pearlfish? That'd be very helpful. Or back to Riften. I think, yeah, it's probably taking me to that Elgrim guy. So... Alright. So... I've managed to locate a place where there is guaranteed pearlfish. Well, I've located it here, but I'm trying to find... There's Dawnstar. It's Morphle. Oh, Dawnstar is up here. Dawnstar Sanctuary. What the heck? I don't know what that is. Anyway, directly ocean northwest of Dawnstar, directly north of Windward Ruins. Okay. Okay, so somewhere up here, I believe. Dawnstar's there. Wreck of the Brian Hammer. So along this coast, I think. Probably should have navigated this a little bit before. Port Valhalla. Oh, that's it. Excuse me. Okay, so we got Mazincha left, which we haven't found. Ustengrav is there. I think Dim Hollow Crypt, is that the closest to this sort of area? Where exactly is this? Winwood Ruins is there. This island here, so we want to be somewhere over here. Maybe Fort Felham is actually the closest. Okay. And then we just need to head northwest from there. Where exactly were the Pearlfish? In the ocean. Okay. Oh, I have faith. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's start heading in this direction, I think. Guild mountaineering, I guess. A little bit further west. We got ourselves an ice raid. Oh, it's already dead. Nice. Oh yeah, back. Go on to ice right here. Is my health still like in bad shape? No, because I'm not in the soul cat. I take so much damage. Did Serana hit me too? Maybe. Well, that looks like a shrine of some sort. Well, let's pay it a visit. What's the worst that can happen? We get a blessing. I hear a dragon? Maybe. Okay. Flowers. Goblets. A jug. Shrine of Dibella. Incident at Necrom. An illusion skill book that we have not read. Incident in Necrom by Jonquilla Buffet. The situation simply is this, said Flaxif, his face as chiseled and resolute as any statue. Everyone knows that the cemetery west of the city is haunted by some malevolent beings and has been for many years now. The people have come to accept it. They bury their dead by daylight. Dead by daylight. And are away before Massa and Secunda have risen and the evil comes forth. Yeah, those are the 2 moons of Tamriel. Or yeah. tourists of Nern's planet. The only victims to fall prey to the devils within are the very stupid and the outsiders. Sounds like a natural solution to filtering out the undesirables, then, laughed Nitra, a tall, middle-aged woman with cold eyes and thin lips. Where is the gold in saving them? In the temple. They are reopening a new monastery near the cemetery, and they need the land cleansed of evil. They're offering a fortune, so I accepted the assignment with a caveat that I could assemble my own team to split the reward. That's why I've sought you reach out. From what I heard, you, Nitra, are the best bladesman in Morrowind. Nitra smiled her unpleasant best. And you, Osmic, were a renowned burglar, though never once imprisoned. The bald-pated young man stammered as if to refute the charges before grinning back. Get you in where you need to go, but then it's up to you to do what you need to do. I'm no combatter. Anything Nitra and I can't handle, I'm sure Masissa will prove her mettle, Flaxif said, turning to the fourth member of the party. She comes on very good references as a sorceress of great power and skill. Masita was the picture of innocence, round-faced and wide-eyed. Nitra and Osmic looked at her uncertainly, particularly watching her fearful expressions as Flaxif described the nature of the creatures haunting the cemetery. It was obvious she had never faced any adversary other than man and mer before. If she survived, they thought to themselves, it would be very surprising. As the foursome trudged towards the graveyard at dusk, they took the opportunity to quiz their new teammate. Vampires are filthy creatures, said Nitra. Disease-ridden, you know. They'll say off to the west, they'll indiscriminately pass on their curse together with a number of other afflictions. They don't do that here so much, but still you don't want to leave their wounds untreated. I take it you know something of the spells of restoration if one of us gets bit. I know a little, but I'm no healer, said Masita meekly. Or a battle mage? Asked Osmic. I can do a little damage if I'm really close, but I'm not very good at that either. I'm more of an illusionist, technically. Nitra and Osmic looked at one another with naked concern as they reached the gates of the graveyard. There were moving shadows, stray spectres among the rack and ruins, crumbled paths stacked on top of crumbled paths. It wasn't a maze of a place, it could have been any dilapidated graveyard, but even without looking at the tombstones it did have one very noticeable feature. Filling the horizon was the mausoleum of a minor Cyrodiilic official from the Second Era, slightly exotic but still harmonizing with the Dumber Graves in a complementary style called Decay. It's a surprisingly useful school, whispered Masita defensively. You see, it's all concerned with Magicka's ability to alter the perception of objects without changing their physical compositions. Removing sensual data, for example, to cast darkness, or remove sound or smell from the air. It can help by... The red-haired vampire woman leapt out of the shadows in front of him, knocking Flaxif on his back. Nitra quickly unsheathed her sword, but Masita was faster. With a wave of her hand, the creature stopped, frozen, her jaws scant inches from Flaxif's throat. Flaxif pulled out his own blade and finished her off. That's illusion? Asked Osmic. Certainly, smiled Masita. Nothing changed in the vampire's form except its ability to move. Like I said, it's a very useful school. The four climbed up over the paths to the front gateway to the crypt. Osmic snapped the lock and disassembled the poison trap. The sorceress cast a wave of light down the dust-covered corridors, banishing the shadows and drawing the inhabitants out. Almost immediately they were set on by a pair of vampires, howling and screaming in a frenzy of bloodlust. The battle was joined, so no sooner were the first two vampires felled than their reinforcements attacked. They were mighty warriors of uncanny strength and endurance, but Masita's paralysis spell and the weaponry of Flaxif and Nitra clove through their ranks. Even Osmic aided the battle. Crazy, gasped Masita when the fight finally ended and she could catch her breath. God, the most savage of the vampire bloodlines, said Flaxif. We have to find and exterminate each and every one. Delving into the crypts, the group hunted out more of the creatures. Though they varied in appearance, each seemed to rely on their strength and claws for attacking, and subtlety did not seem to be the style of any. The entire mausoleum had been searched and every creature within destroyed before finally made their way to the surface. It was only an hour until sunrise. There was no frenzied scream or howl. Nothing rushed forward towards them. The final attack when it happened was so unlike the others that the questers were taken utterly by surprise. The ancient creature waited out until the four were almost out of the cemetery, talking amiably, making plans for spending their share of the reward. He judged carefully who would be the greatest threat, and then launched himself at the sorceress. Had Flagstiff not turned his attention back from the gate, she would have been ripped to shreds before she had a chance to scream. The vampire knocked Masita across a stone, its claws raking across her back, but stopped its assault in order to block a blow from Flagstiff's sword. It accomplished this maneuver in its own brutal way, by tearing the warrior's arm from its socket. Osmic and Nitra set on it, but they found themselves in a losing battle. Only when Masita had pulled herself back up from behind the pile of rocks, weak and bleeding, when the fight turned. She cast a magical ball of flame at the creature, which so enraged it that it turned back to her. Nitra saw her opening and took it, beheading the vampire with a stroke of her sword. "So you do know some spells of destruction, like you said," said Nitra. "And a few spells of healing too," she said weakly, "but I can't save Flagstiff." The warrior died in the bloody dust before them. The three were quiet as they travelled across the dawn-lit countryside back toward Necrom. Masita felt the throb of pain on her back intensify as they walked, and then a gradual numbness like ice spread through her body. "I need to go to a healer and see if I've been diseased," she said as they reached the city. "Peter set them off on fire tomorrow morning," said Nitra. "We'll go to the temple and get our reward and split it there." 3 hours later, Osmic and Nitra sat in their room at the tavern, happily counting and recounting the gold marks. Split 3 ways, it was a very comfortable sum. "What if the healers can't do anything for Masita?" smiled Osmic dreamily. "Some diseases can be insidious." "Do you hear something in the hall?" asked Nitra quickly, but when she looked there was no one there. She returned, shutting the door behind her. "I'm sure Masita will survive if she went straight to the healer. We could leave tonight with the gold." "Let's have one last drink to our poor sorceress," said Osmic, leading Nitra out of the room towards the stairs down. Nitra laughed. "Those spells of illusion won't help her track us down, as useful as she keeps saying they are. Paralysis, light, silence, not so good when you don't know where to look." They closed the door behind them. "Invisibility is another spell of illusion," said Masita's disembodied voice. The gold on the table rose in the air and vanished from sight as she slipped it into her purse. The door again opened and closed, and all was silent until Osmic and Nitra returned a few minutes later. "Yep, illusion spellbook. Makes perfect sense." And yeah, that's what you get for trying to steal the money. And we've removed any blessings, and we got the Blessing of Debella, which gives us +10 Speechcraft. Cool, I suppose. Alright. Let's keep on going. Somewhere this way. Oh, Serrano's found me. Here wolves. We go a little bit west of Dawnstar. Now that's on our map, should be a little bit easier to do without continually checking the map. Is that good? Alright. No problems there. Couple of wolves. Oh, well, that's a dragon. Very far away, though. We go towards it. Why the heck not? Alright, we found Windward Ruins. Okay, and our thing said to go directly north of Windward Ruins, so that's a good landmark to have. There's a word of power as well. Maybe. Or just a dragon burial site. Well, he's got another enemy. Cross dragons. Okay, I think we should have enough to kill it. Nope. Alright. Let's try that again. So there was a bandit down there. Oh, there's a few enemies here, I think. Oh, nope. Alright, yeah, I guess a bandit and loads of dragons at the same time is not easy. Okay. Maybe we wait a little bit for these other bandits to weaken it. Why did it zoom out? Well, he just kills me. I think I might need some more health. Oh boy. Yeah, you guys weaken it. Monsters or bandits or whatever you are. Okay, bandit. Really don't have time for your UBS. Oh, there you are. You're taking care of the bandits. I will fight your... hold on. 1 second, Mr. Dragon. Oh, come on. Damn it, just a little bit more care and I would have done it. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, see if we can predict your landing. No, no landing. Oh, you're vampires. Come on, man. Where's the dragon? Oh, you're down here. I guess that's a good thing. Whoever's here didn't do too much damage. Alright, let's not take any chances. No chances. Okay, oh god. Yeah, let's heal and get some stamina back. Oh, that's still not enough. More food. Maybe I didn't need more food. Oh well, we've still got vampires to fight, right? Yep. Now Sorana was here helping out. She was a good distraction. And the random bandit plunderer. Okay. And that's that. Grab all of this. It's gonna be salmon. Yep. It wasn't even a named dragon, it was just a dragon spot. All the call to arms. Nothing in the carriage. Okay, dragon, emerald, 330 gold, some arrows, presumably came from us. Okay. Feel like, yeah, I was like, there's got to be at least one more. Maybe that's not an ash pile. Amethyst, vigorous stamina. Alright, and we need to go northeast now.
Let's get indoors, or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
No, Serrano, we're going fishing. We have to go fishing. It's very important. More north. Said directly north of Windward Ruins, right? So even more north than this. Okay. Basically just north. I'm gonna ignore Frosty over there. If he ignores us, which he's not. Oh. Wow, Frost Troll nowhere near as strong as they were to us at the start of this game. So it's a cave? Oh, there's a chest here. And a book. Death Blow of Aber Nanit. A block book. The Death Blow of Aber Nanit was explained by the sage Geocrates Varnus. Broken battlements and wrecked walls where worship of horror once embraced. The bites of 50 winters, too, frost and wind have cracked and pitted the unholy gates, and brought down the cruel obscene spire. All is dust, all is nothing more than dust. The blood has dried and screams have echoed out. Framed by hills in the wildest, forlorn place of Morrowind, sits the barren bones of Aber Nanit. When thrice blessed Rangedil, free, first saw Aber Nanit, it burnished silver bright with power and permanence, a dreadful place for dreadful men to guard it, with fever-glassed eyes and strength through the horror. Rangedil saw the foe's number was far greater than the few ordinators and buoyant armigers he led. Watching from the hills above the field and castle of death, while it stood, it damned the souls of the people of Morrowind, the cursed, iniquitous Castle Aber Nanit. The alarum was sounded, calling the holy warriors to battle, to answer villainy shield with justice's spear, to steel themselves to fight at the front and be brave. Rangedil too grasped his shield and his thin ebon spear, and the clamour of battle began with a resounding crash. To shake the clouds down from the sky, the shield wall was smashed and blood staunched the ground of the field. A battle like no other, of Morrowind, to destroy the evil of Aber Nanit. The maniacal horde was skilled at arms for certes, but the three holy fists of Mother, Lord and Wizard, pushed the monster's army back in, charge after charge. Rangedil saw from above, urging the army to defend. Dagoth Thras fired himself in his pernicious tower spire, and knew that only when the heart of evil was caught would the land e'er be truly saved. He pledged then by the temple and the holy tribunal of Morrowind to take the tower of Aber Nanit. In a violent push, the tower base was pierced, but all efforts to fell the spire came to naught, as if all the strength of the horror held that one tower. The stairwell up was steep and so tight that two warriors could not ascend it side by side, so single file the army clambered up and up to take the tower room and end the reign of one of the cruelest petty tyrants of the annals of Morrowind, Dagoth Thras of Aber Nanit. They awaited a victory cry from the first to scale the tower, but silence only returned, and then the blood. First only a rivulet, and then a scarlet course, poured down the steep stair with the cry from above. Dagoth Thras is besting our army one by one. Rangedil called his army back, every ordinator and buoyant armiger, and he himself ascended the stairs, passing the bloody remains of the best warriors of Morrowind to the tower room of Aber Nanit. Like a raven of death on its eyrie was Dagoth Thras holding bloody shield and bloody blade at the tower room door. Someone was blocking it, sounds like. Every thrust of Rangedil's spear was blocked with ease, every slash of Rangedil's blade was deflected away, every blow of Rangedil's mace was met by the shield, every quick arrow shot could find no purchase, for the monster's greatest power was in his dread blessing, that no weapon from no warrior found in all of Morrowind could pass the shield of Aber Nanit. As hour past hour, Rangedil came to understand how his greatest warriors met their end with Dagoth Thras. He could exhaust them by blocking their attacks, and then, thus weakened, they were simply cut down. The villain was patient and skilled with the shield, and Rangedil felt even his own mighty arms growing numb. While Dagoth Thras anticipated and blocked each cut, And Rankadil feared that without the blessing of the divine Free of Morrowind, he'd die in the Tower of Abananit, but he still poured down blows as he yelled, "Oh, I am Rangadil, a prince of a true temple, and I have fought in many a battle, and many a warrior has tried to stop my blade, and has failed. Very few can anticipate which blow I'm planning, and fewer know how to arrest the design, or have the strength to absorb all of my strikes. There is no greater master of shield blocking in all of Morrowind than here in the castle Abananit. By foe, Dark Lord Dagon Fras, before you slay me, I beg you, tell me how you know how to block." Wickedly proud, Dagon Fras heard Rankadil's plea, and decided that before he gutted the temple champion, he would deign to give him some knowledge for the afterlife, how his instinct and reflexes worked, and as he started to explain, he realized that he did not how he did it, and watched puzzled as Rankadil delivered what the Tales of Morrowind called the death blow of Abananit. Oh, what? He killed him while he was explaining how he could block, but then he realized he didn't know how he did it, and then he confused himself? Is that it? Eucrates Varus explained, 1. The horror refers to the Daedra Prince Miriam's Dagon. Let's go back. It's like Wikipedia references worship of Miriam's Dagon. The bites of 50 winters, frost and wind. "50 Winters" suggests that the epic was written 50 years after the siege of Abananit, which took place in 3rd era 150. Thrice blessed Rangadil is Rangadil Katil, born 2nd era 803, died 3rd era 195, used the commander of the temple ordinators, and thrice blessed by being blessed by the tribunal of gods. And let's go back to 4. Mother Lord by the 3 holy fists of Mother Lord and Wizard. Mother Lord and Wizard refers to the tribune of Almalexia, Bivec, and Sofasil, right? Morrowind gods. 5. Oh, we missed it. Oh, there it is. Dagon Fras himself in his pernicious tower spire. Dagon Fras was a powerful Daedra worshipper of unknown origin who declared himself the heir of the 6th house, though there is little evidence he descended from the vanished family. I vaguely remember hearing that story before. All the dread zombies and potions and gold and some jewels. Inward ruins. Is it over there, maybe? Rather than directly north? Would make sense. Because it does say in the ocean. Good thing I can breathe underwater. Yeah, I don't know if it meant directly north, but this sort of shack seems like a place where guaranteed fish might be. Is anyone staying here? Salmon bucket. What's that? Oh, that's Serrano. With some shock. Oh, fishing rods. Fishing map the pail. Well, that could help. Oh. Maybe a little bit. Salt, fishing clothes, orca tusk. Well, it doesn't look like anyone's here. Oh, is that a shrine? What the heck is that? Oh, it is a shrine. It's a shrine of Kinnereth. Garnet, gold, soul gem, steel ingot. Cool stuff. Not quite what I'm looking for. Mud crab legs. Fire salts. Some books, line and lure. The Oblivion Crisis. Damn it, my shift tab's not working. Gonna have to restart the game, aren't I? Because I alt-tabbed out of the game. See if that works. Oh, yeah. Gonna have to restart the game. Bear with me a second. Alright. Soon we'll be back with our regularly scheduled programming. Okay, Oblivion Crisis, we've read and experienced. Cabin in the Woods. Yep. And A Dancing Fire, Volume 1. I feel like we were missing one volume. No, we've read Volume 1 too. Megan. Tolif's Journal. Is quest related? 22nd of Sunsight, 4th era 201. Sold to Wind Peak Inn. Salmon, 16. Arctic Char, 8. Crab Legs, 12. 30th of Sunsight, 4th era 201. A traveller came passing through, Sevio. Some kind of wizard. I've got no love for wizards, but he offered me up potions and fire salts, all just for a place to lay up for a while. Of course, I agreed. Only a noble could dream of treasures like these. 2nd of Last Seed, 4th era 201. Sold to Wind Peak Inn. Salmon, 13. Arctic Grayling, 6. Last night I seen Servia casting his spells on mud crabs of all things. No, I don't have any crab to sell to the inn. He said that I could have them when he's done, but something's not right with those crabs when he's through with them. They smell old. Foul. 5th of Last Seed, 4th era 201. The mud crab tried to get at me while I was sleeping last night. Good thing I keep a sharp blade under the bed. Tomorrow I'm going to tell my visitor that it's time for him to go. I've had enough of the chanting at all hours of the night. 7th of Last Seed, 4th era 201. I can't believe it. It's true what they say. No good deed goes unpunished. I told Sevio that he needed to leave, and he just started ranting about how this was his place now. Said not to forget our deal, but he was not to be disturbed. Now I'm scared he'll cast his magic on me if I have another cross word with him. 9th of Last Seed, 4th era 201. Now I know what he's been up to. He's been doing awful, evil magic on those crabs. Don't get me wrong, mud crabs will snap your ankles with their claws just as soon as look at you. They don't deserve this. I can't stay here. I'll head to Wind Peak Inn next morning. Not coming back. Not ever. This place is cursed now. Oh, so whoever lived here is gone. And apparently there's some mud crab necromancer kind of dude nearby doing some shady stuff. Alright, we've got a Blessing of Kinnereth now, which I assume gets rid of our Debella blessing. Okay, that doesn't include. Alright, Kenref gives us even more stamina. Oh, that's very good. Nice. Alright, well this didn't have the fish I was looking for. Oh, alright, there's a cooking pot here. Alright, there we go. Here's some good food. And Serrano's just sitting there waiting for me to finish up my business. Maybe we'll check the boat too. No fish. Alright, I guess we'll try directly north of the ruins. Let me check my... In the ocean, northwest, directly north. Okay. Did say in the ocean, to be fair. Okay. Is this directly north? No, just a little bit to the right. Alright, you make sure you come up for air. I do not see a single fish. Still north of the ruins? Really? Ooh, swordfish. Uh-oh. I can't do anything to slaughterfish. Just keep running away. Can I shout at them? No. Well, I can outswim them, apparently. They're still very much after me. Let me check the map. I miss Oblivion when you could swing a sword underwater. How far is land? Oh, trying to flank me. Seriously, how far away is that? I am going like not even reverse this way a little bit. Yes, you guys. Make fishing very difficult, you know that? Alright, well... Oh great, we've got wolves now too. Oh, swing at this. Okay. I guess we'll head back this way. Could fish here. Oh, there you are, Serana. Sorry for running away.
Who's there?
Oh,
You knew I did something.
oh vampires? You Serranas? Nope. Okay. Right. Oh, there's a quicksilver ore here. I probably would have missed this.
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better than this.
And where are the other... Alright, ash pile. Serana, my friend.
Oh, what is it? If you think it'll help.
Oh, for sure.
This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
Something like that. I'll keep a fishing rod just in case I might need one. Alright, I'll do. There's another vampire, wasn't there? You were just a vampire. Maybe we'll never find it. Maybe I'm imagining that there was another one. Who knows? What I do know is we still have some fish to find. Okay, when that's directly south. Alright, come on, game. No slaughterfish though this time. How deep does this go? Hmm. Oh, are these slaughterfish or Arctic grayling? Not really what I was looking for. But it shows there are some fish here. Oh, no, all the same. More fish. Salmon. Boring. Okay. Salmons. Come on, man. I know this isn't the conventional way to fish, but help me out here a little bit, game. Just give me, one pearlfish. Oh. That was fish. There's nothing right at the bottom. I think. Oh. Are you Arctic graylings? Damn you. Where are we at? We seem to hang out near the ice, but no pearlfish. Oh, no. Graylings again. Hey, what's that? Oh, just plants. You promised me. Oh. Yes, we got a pearlfish. Nice. I guess those were the 3 guaranteed ones, huh? Now we'll take all 3. Let's keep some for ourselves. And remind us of the expert fishermen that we are. Okay, well, we made it. Sarana, I'm sorry for putting you through that, but you know, quests aren't always fun and games. Sometimes you gotta swim in oceans and just to catch a few fish. Alright, let's go back to Riften. Let's speak to Mr. Elgrim and tell him that we have found him a pearlfish. Aaron and Mule.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Really? Hungarian? Yeah,
I'm
we've
off
met
work
you.
at the Blackbriar Meadery. I'll be back there in the morning.
Yeah, you're on your way there now, aren't you? Wait, what's...
Need something?
as
Never seen
here.
Noel this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Oh, it's down here, is it? There we go. Elgrim's Elixirs. Haven't been here before. Don't think.
This place has seen better days, but it's not my fault.
Hey, Alfjorg. What's up? Just looking around here. You got an alchemy lab. Bunch of ingredients. Mainly common ones, but oh, there's some chorus eggs. Yeah, okay, there's some cool stuff here. Giant's toe under the table. Nords arise.
You here for lessons like Ingen? Or did you wish to buy some?
I've got something for you, Elgrim, but just a minute.
Where's my head? I never even greeted you properly.
Don't worry, you'll have a chance. Oh, you got a cooking pot here too. Neat.
Half-Yog, where did you put it, woman?
Oh, we can forge the business ledger here as well.
What is it now?
More on that later.
Oh, don't you give me. I had a bowl of vampire dust on my work table not an hour ago, and after you swept in there, it's gone.
Oh my. Elgrim, it's on the shelf to the right of the table, as always.
Is it?
I see. Well, just be careful around my
A
things.
vampire dust here. Unless you meant a different table.
Do you have any idea how busy I am? My mixture could be burning as we speak.
Well, I didn't talk to you, so... Alfjorg.
Well, hello.
What have you got for sale?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
You could say that. Okay. Conjurer's Potion. Draft of Haggling. I need a Conjurer's Potion. Draft of Haggling. I need that too. Draft of resist cold, draft of resist shock. Yep. Draft of true shot, water breathing, and the healer. I don't have water breathing. Even though I definitely don't need it. Enchanter's filter. Yep, need that too. Oh,
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
I can't afford it. I only have 115 gold left. Not really much I can afford here. Potion of water breathing? Just a regular one? Nope, we don't need that. Food, Gordon, Hawker loaf, ingredients. Only care about stuff we don't have, really. Damage health and restore health. Damage health and restore health recipes. Don't have a restore health one. What about a damage? Probably have a damage health one. Yeah, okay, we'll take the restore health recipe. Okay, you've got your hands full, eh?
I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How we make any coin at all is beyond me. In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore's stone. Goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it.
Well, I could get it for you.
You would? Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Filnyar in Shore's stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it.
Well, hopefully that means you'll be willing to pay me well for it. Are you an alchemist as well?
I know how to mix a few basic potions, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as a master alchemist. I've picked up a few tricks by reading the tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have the knack to pull off half of the formulas. I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that Ingun girl.
Oh, that's the Blackbriar daughter, right? Are you jealous of her?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingun is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her face. That's not his way. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing, so he focuses a lot of attention on her.
Alright, does it bother you living underground?
When Elgrim said we were setting up shop down here, I told him he would catch his death. The dirt, the moisture, it's disgusting. Who wants to spend their life living like a skeever? But
Well,
that
your
old
husband,
belly
apparently.
just fed me some nonsense about light ruining his mixtures and being close to the water. Ah.
Alright, well, you guys are getting along well.
The road to Shore's stone could be dangerous.
We'll do it in due time. Let's read that recipe. Restore health potion. Imp stool. Sweet. Okay. Short and sweet. I want to check on something else. Arctic grayling. Okay, it's food. Okay. Okay, let's talk to Elgrim.
Lessons like Ingun? Or did you wish to buy something?
Let's
Do
see.
you have any idea how busy I am? My mixture could be burning as we speak.
What have you got for sale?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
What are you doing, Serrano? We got 96 gold. We probably can't afford anything he's selling apart from minor health and magic potions, which we don't really need. Carrot good. Just looking for any ingredients we don't already have. Okay, we're all good at. Books, invisibility potion recipe. Definitely, I don't think we have one of those. No, we do not. Alright, I'll take it. Why is your shop down here in the canal?
Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients. It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh Nernroot or painted troll fat.
Painted troll fat.
It
That's a
also
throwback.
makes it easier to gather water when the canal is right out the front door. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business for browsing. Come in, buy what you need, and get out.
Yeah, that's what your wife said you would say. But painted troll fat, I thought that was exclusive to the painted world in Oblivion and that one quest in Shadenhill when it was Ralph Lathandus, the painter that got stuck in his own painting. But how do you get painted troll fat outside of that world? Do you work alone?
Hardly. In fact, I don't know how I get anything done with all the distractions I have to put up with. My wife, Half-York, well, she's a necessary evil, I suppose. Not a lick of talent when it comes to alchemy, but she keeps me fed. Then
Wow.
there's Ingen Blackbriar, bright young thing and a worthy apprentice, when she isn't wasting my rare ingredients.
And you even don't like her that much. Alright, well here's a Pearlfish for your next experiment.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
250 gold. Maybe now he can afford
So
something.
you're an alchemist, then.
True Shot, the healer. Yep.
So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
They have the same inventory, I guess. Makes sense. Chanter's filter. Alright, well, I just spent pretty much from all the money I got.
Yes, goodbye.
Wow, that's a nice way to treat someone who fetched you a very rare ingredient. Speaking of which, let's also eat one. Store stamina, and then we'll keep the other one.
Have you managed to make it out to Shore's Stone?
I haven't left the building yet, so no, not really. Cooked Arctic grayling. Sure. Alchemy.
You here for lessons like Ingen? Or did you wish to buy something? That's a fine potion you've put together.
Oh yeah, I am an alchemist, like you said.
Elgrim, honey, I'm concerned about your new pupil. She seems very odd.
Resist fire, fire salts. Elzir also has weakness to frost.
Ingen? She's brilliant. A natural.
Oh, let's not use a
dear.
Pearlfish.
Didn't mean to say she isn't bright. It's the things she makes here, the things she says, and all those poor little animals she
What are you
tests
doing,
them
Serena?
on. It's just not right.
Damn it, woman. Ingen is the most promising alchemist I've ever seen, and I won't have you scaring her off.
No. I'll leave you guys to it then. Okay, so is that quest is done now, right? Further study. Yep, okay. Let's head on back to Riverwood.
Alvar and we got a daughter, little Dorothy.
My favorite drinking buddy. Out of my way, stranger.
What? You just said that was your favorite drinking buddy. Alright.
What now? Anything good? let's see what you have.
Alright. Let's put all of this back. Keep grilling. Keep cooked one. Okay, I think we're good. Just checking up that vampire dust. Alright then. I guess we will leave it there then. So we have completed the quest further study. So we had to find a rare fish for Mr. Elgrim in Riften. And we found the pearlfish directly as instructed by the Oblivion Wiki. I just went a bit off the deep end and completely missed what I was looking for. But we got the pearlfish, we found Elgrim. We killed a frost dragon too. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I got another side quest on the way, because it's whenever you're in the city, there's always a side quest that you pick up. On the way of stuff. But yeah. Cool. Well, that's going to be it. In the next episode, we're going to do another miscellaneous French quest. We're going to be finding 5 ice wraith teeth for Marise. I can't even remember who that was. Marise. Oh yeah, she was the lady in the market that was like, I need ice wraith teeth to help preserve my food or something like that. So we're gonna go hunt down some ice wraith teeth. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you on the next one. Take care. Goodbye.